All right, this is the book of Luke, chapter 9, verse 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh. All right, Shalom Akim is the high spirit wind Judah of the GMS Mississippi account. Giving all honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Hakodash, double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of great millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. All right, what I want to go into is a lesson entitled, We Still Have a Job to Do. All right, we still have a job to do, man. Basically, I'm doing this lesson, all right, because if there's a song, there's a song from the Prince of Egypt that Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, sang. At least in the movie he sang. It was like, look at your life through heaven's eyes. So in this truth, you know, you got to look at your life and what's going on in your life from the perspective of the script that the Most High wrote for you. All right. So the way you view things on earth is not how the Most High view things from the perspective of the spirit world, from the perspective of His throne. So when I say look, you gotta look at your life through heaven's eyes, you gotta understand everything that goes on in your life, all right, is revolving around, all right, the works, all right. The reason why something didn't work out for you is because of the work. You got a job to do. The reason why certain endeavors didn't work out for you because primarily you have a job to do, all right. The reason why old girl starting to draw back or you know she had come through or whatever, because she wasn't who she is doesn't fit into your purpose. See, the Most High only gonna allow things to happen for the elect if it fits into your purpose. You see, this job, because I've made an effort to get certain jobs and stuff that was more promising, that was more lucrative, that'll give me more money. All right, but I came to a realization that it didn't fit into my life. You see, this brother could have the exact same thing that you wanted to get, and it worked for his life. But the Most High allows things to happen in your life and disallows things to happen to your life, all right, based on the fact that is this going to affect the works, man, all right? So I'm going to get, and that's the mentality that we have to adopt, man. Like, we have a job to do. At the end of the day, all right, the Most High is allowing things to happen and disallowing things to happen, or moving things out your life, all right, if it's becoming a hindrance or it no longer serves you based on your purpose, man. But we, at the end of the day, we have a job to do, all right? Matthew chapter 5, verse 30. And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off and cast it from thee, for it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. Which, hell means death, all right? But it says thy right hand offend thee. If you look up the word offend, the blue letter, it basically goes into cause thee to stumble, something that's an impediment to your path, man, all right? So, hey, we have a job to do, man. All right, and a lot of times when we step away from teaching, when we're not teaching, and we go into the endeavors of our personal life, you might not understand that the Most High is still shaping things around you based on the job that you have to do in this truth, man. All right, your job in this truth shouldn't be inferior or smaller than your reality around you, man. Your reality should really be the job in this truth. And everything else is sort of catered to that, all right? That's something I had to learn. Like, everything revolves around your purpose, man. Because, we were called into this thing, man. All right, so you really can't help if you're a prophet or not, all right? So let me get Luke chapter 14, all right? And that's something you have to factor in when you come into this truth, man. All right, you have to understand that everything basically works around the works, meaning that what you're going to do in life is determine how free you are after you do the works, or your time and schedule before after you do the works, man. All right, Luke 14:28. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? All right, so what does that go into? All right, that goes into this truth. When you come into the knowledge, you have to factor in the expense of being in this truth, man. This truth is going to come at the expense of certain job opportunities. This truth is going to come at the expense of you not having certain women, all right? This truth is going to come at the expense at some point, maybe your family. Maybe you'll come in the truth, but you already have to count the cost. My woman might get disenchanted with being around me, man. She might get disenchanted. You got certain women who have left their husbands because their husbands don't like going to certain family events, man. All right? Whether in the world or in the truth, you have certain women, they left their husbands because their husband don't want to, travel and do certain things like she wants to do, man. So you have to factor in that might happen in your case, man. That's counting the cost. 50% of your resolve in this truth comes from the fact that you already know adversity is gonna happen. You already know I'm gonna lose certain things, man. If your woman arguing with you about, you going to camp every Saturday, you can't sacrifice a Saturday for her. If you already knew ahead of time, based on hearing the apostles, that women gonna have that demon on them, that makes you more resolute when it comes to that type of adversity in your personal life, man. But at the end of the day, you have a job to do. And that's very important to understand these things really before it happens. Even in the times to come, some of the losses that we're going to have, hey, the Most High is writing these people out of our lives, man. Part of our resolve with the impending events, the oncoming events, all right, is that we already knew ahead of time, all right? So it's not that you're going to have 100% no emotion towards it, but you're going to be able to deal with it a lot more knowing that this came with the expense of being in the truth, man, all right? Luke 14:29. Lest happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it began to mock him. Don't you know, Satan makes an effort to make itself, he sort of creates this illusion that you've been in this truth, all right? You've been in this truth, you have to bargain, you have to bargain, man. Like your woman or whatever, she might create this illusion that, if like, damn, all right, if I'm gonna have to go and do this for her, I might be late for camp. Sometimes you might be late for camp, but she tries to drive a hard bargain like she's up here with your life. Like, no, if you have a company and your employee leaves, you still gotta run that company, man. Even if hey, the woman, I got kids, man. Hey, but you have to understand that this came at the expense. This truth came at the expense of everything else around you. Nothing else is really guaranteed. All right? Luke 14:29. Lest happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it began to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. And like it says in Luke, you put your hand to the plow, then you put the plow back. You're not going to respect any man. All right? Even if a man wasn't a top tier performer in his craft, all right? The fact that he finished the work, you got to respect that, man. All right? But we have a winning class mentality. We want to win. We want to be on that elite level for Yahweh Shema Shai. We want to be one of his top performers, man. All right? But that's going to come at the expense. Any great athlete, any elite athlete, they were probably rarely around their family, man. All right? But they knew that came with the expense of their athletic pursuit, man. Okay? Let me get that, and I'm going to go ahead and close it out, get that in Timothy, man. All right, we have a job to do, man. Certain things in the flesh, all right, are impeded, or certain things in the flesh don't manifest because it can't fit into your life. It doesn't fit into your purpose, man. All right? Certain spirits, the Most High don't allow to come into your life, all right, because that spirit is going to alter your mindset. It's going to alter your spirit, man, which in turn will affect your duty, affect your work. All right, 2 Timothy 4 and 10. For demons have forsaken me, having loved this present world, and is departed unto Thessalonica, Crescens to Galatia, and Titus unto Dalmatia. But it said demons have loved this present world. So do you love this present world? All right. Yahweh Shema Shai have been telling us for the past few years to detach. I remember back in maybe 2018, the spirit was heavy on so many brothers to do videos, basically saying stop going out so much, like stop being plugged into this world, man. Because Yahweh Shema Shai was about to make a move. Now we see that move being made, man. So part of that detachment from the world is not just, oh, you stop going to clubs. You have to mentally detach from the things in your personal world too, man. Because we have a job to do, man. All right, and that's the cost of being a soldier, man. All right, but with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Awashai B'Ashur HaKodash. Double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessing to the house of David the elect. Abba, coming out Shalom.